One of the 613 commandments in the Torah is to put the words of Torah on the posts of your doors and gates. We know that the words that we're supposed to write on the doorposts and the gateposts are the words, "Hear, O Israel, God is our God, God is one, and you shall love God with all your heart." That chapter or that paragraph out of the Torah. It is written by hand on parchment, by a scribe who is trained. There are over 1,000 details that go into making a kosher mezuzah. The mezuzah is actually the parchment scroll that you attach to the door in some kind of a casing and some kind of a design, but it's the mezuzah that is holy, the scroll. Some people simply wrap it around in paper and hang it on the door. As you can see, some mezuzahs can be really, really artistic. This is created by Blessing Stones, is the name of the company. You can look it up and Google it. It comes from Israel. The stone is Jerusalem stone. The silver is genuine silver. The glass is handmade. And inside the glass tube, you put the mezuzah. In today's world, mezuzah takes on a very special meaning, an urgent meaning. Putting the mezuzah on the door means God protects the doors of his people. So there's a certain kind of a protection that comes from the mezuzah. There's also profound meaning to it. Putting a mezuzah on your door kind of claims that property for holiness. This is going to be a place of holiness. Unholiness is not welcome. And in that sense, it also provides the protection against unholy invasion, unholy violence, unholy intrusions. You mark your home as a place for holiness. You walk into the home, you walk past the mezuzah. You leave the home, you walk past the mezuzah. A constant reminder that there's a border that separates your home from the street. It sets it aside as a more special, a more reserved place for goodness, for holiness, for godliness. Today, with the world going crazy, it is so important to know where you live and who you are and what you stand for. More than placards, more than flags, a mezuzah tells you who you are and therefore how you live. So Jews have a commandment, an obligation, to put a mezuzah on every door or gateway that belongs to them. Every door of the house except the bathroom. Every door in a farm except for the stable. But every doorway where human beings live and enjoy should have a mezuzah. Call Chabad wherever you may be, and they will provide you with a mezuzah. And you can choose whatever casing, from the very fancy to the very simple. If you're not Jewish, having a mezuzah in the house is still a good idea, even if you don't put it on the door as the commandment demands. Just having it in the house will remind you, or even this, I don't put it on my door, it's a little too big for my door, but as a work of art, it's great, great. So now is the time. If you have the ability, get a mezuzah for your front door, for the other doors in your home, or just to have a piece of holiness in the house as a protection, as a reminder to bring some godliness to where we live. It really is an urgent thing these days. We need to be identified, because the lines are drawn. The holy and the unholy are now polar opposites. There's a polarization, and we need to choose sides. So let's choose life, let's choose holiness, let's choose goodness. Get a mezuzah. There is so much to do to make the world better, but if you had to pick one to start with, tzedakah. Tzedakah, the Hebrew word for charity. Get one of these boxes for your home, for your office, for your car, and at every occasion, put in a few coins, making charity and giving a daily habit. It's incredible. The blessings that it brings, the success that it brings, and the help that it offers to people who need. Kolel Chabad. That's my charity of choice. Kolel Chabad, Colel, Chabad. Look it up, get yourself a box, and let's get the world better.